on the get all of the chips one.
Let's see, there we go. And you are not capturing. There we go. Good morning. It's another Sunday morning, and as promised last week, it's time for Korean FMV, which was recently released. This one is more along with the interactive movie, as far as I've been told from the Steam page. And I suspect, judging by the starting screen, that it will follow the recent formula that we have seen with the Asian FMV games, that they have certain limitations when streaming the game, which is fine. I totally understand that with these sort of games. If you have multiple endings, it's reasonable to me. So I will go, yes, I am streaming. Players are required to choose a character to play the game. After choosing your character, the entire story is designed to be understood even as the stories of other characters progress. Okay? By making various choices, you can see a total of 28 ending options. Seems like a decent amount. Forward and backward function have been deactivated in the first section played. For the first section played, the above function have been deactivated to raise players' game commitment. They will be activated when the same choices is repeated or a replay is chosen. That's fine. Yeon-oh and Seo is an interactive game whose story progresses and is created by player's choice. If you want to stream the game, it can only be streamed with one ending type for each character, while the rest of the ending options will be automatically blocked. If you want to watch other endings, turn off the option streaming mode to play while not streaming the game. All choices and ending options are the same for the general and streaming mode. Please understand these guidelines are required by the characteristics of story games. We thank all players of Yeon-oh and Seo and hope players will experience various stories through your choices. Okay, so I get 2 tries at this, one from each character's viewpoint. Okay. I can see this going horrendously bad, but I assume since they have limited to only one ending, that I can't really end, like, there can't be a bad end too soon, I would assume, because that would not showcase the game at all, basically, if you're unfortunate enough to get a bad end and the game is over in 5 minutes. But good to know. One ending per character. Next. Key guides. Okay, escape, stop game setting, will fulfill your roadmap, that's fine. Previous 5 seconds, skip 5 seconds. Previous 5 seconds is also available here. Spacebar, stop and play. Yeah, that seems pretty standard. And let's see, can I get this? And, well, yeah, I think that's gonna work. Should be fine. The window was quite small and I can't adjust the window size, so I guess this is how it's gonna be. Interactive youth drama romance comedy is what they've put up here, so we'll see. And start game.
저거 아기 같다.
어디?
저기. 저기 안 보여?
That's either really, that is not great. Let's see. Settings. Volume definitely needs to be higher. And have they really made an English mode with no subtitles? Let's see.
개 같은데?
개?
저 봐봐. 주둥이, 꼬리.
아기 갖고 싶다.
They have made a game
미쳤어? 돈이 있어야
that says that it can be played in English and there are no subtitles.
너 그 투자 받는다며. 폴라리스 대표님 자신 없어요?
Ooh, this is not good. This is not good.
라고 말은 하고 다녔는데 모르겠어.
모르면 어떡해.
Let's see. Let me just double check that. If I go back to window mode, I just want to make sure that it's not one of those classic times where it's something that I have to do. And this is again only language, English. Streaming mode, there's no subtitles there. How to control is the same one.
우리 애기는
No, it's still the same.
촬영이야.
Oh wait, they're down here.
빨리 할까?
Ah, great. Great. Okay, I take it back. There are English subtitles. All is well. First of all, let's get you back. Playing picture-in-picture. No, I don't want picture-in-picture. I want to go back and restart. I want to restart that game. Let's get you back out of window mode so I can actually see what I'm dealing with. Okay, great. It was just very well hidden. And quickly turn on those there.
어디?
저기.
Indeed, Otterpox, it's saved.
저거 개 같은데?
개?
저 봐봐. 주둥이, 꼬리.
Yeah, I can see the dog. It's not the clearest of sky dogs, but...
아기 갖고 싶다. 우리 아기 가질까?
미쳤어? 돈이 있어야 애들 키우지.
벌면 되지.
너가?
너 그 투자 받는다며. 폴라리스 대표님 자신 없어요?
자신 있지. 라고 말은 하고 다녔는데 모르겠어.
잘 모르면 어떡해. 우리 애기는
갑자기 뭔 애기 타령이야.
우리 결혼 빨리 할까?
뭐
뭐
왜 그래?
장난이야.
Okay, so now we get to choose who we play as first. Okay, my first playthrough is probably gonna be the worst, so which one of you do I mind the least to see your life crash? Okay, I have no idea, but you're first. You're first up.
저기요 커플분들 학교에선 자제하시죠.
야, 수업도 땡땡이 치고 아주 잘한다.
난 교수님이 안 나와도 된다고 했어. 사업에 집중하래.
그럼 세호는 뭐야?
뭐긴 뭐야. 가기 싫어서 안 갔지. 연습은 좀 했어?
응. 우리 파트는 어느 정도 맞춰봤어.
그래? 가서 보자. 나 갈게. 저녁에 봐.
그래, 열심히 해.
연우야 우리 갈게.
어. 잘 가. 가자.
Okay, so let's see. So we have a business that we run, so we don't have to do university work.
이거 문제 있는 것 같은데.
코딩에는 문제가 없는데 하드웨어 문제 아닐까?
승민아, 저 렌즈 테스트 다시 해볼래?
연우야,
왜?
우리가 뽑혔어.
뭐?
정구 벤처 말이야. 우리가 뽑혔다고.
진짜? 우리가? 그럼 뭐야? 우리 뭐야? 투자 받는 거야 그러면은? 연탄소 갈 거지?
그래, 거기로 가자.
야,
Off to a good start, it seems.
연우야, 우리 축하 파티 해야지. 좀 이따 음악으로 와. 내가 쏠 거야.
어? 잠깐만. 우리 애들이랑 먹기로 했는데.
누나, 재우, 우진이까지 다 와 있어. 너 축하해주려고 약속까지 다 취소하고 기다리고 있는데.
아, 빨리 말하지.
저녁에 보자고 했잖아. 회사 일들하고 나중에 보면 안 돼?
Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, I don't think I can. I have a get together with colleagues that has already been arranged. Okay, I'll go there. In this case, I feel it's fair. Sure, we will agree to see each other in the evening, and we can still do that, but this is a team effort. As a team, we have won this investment, so I feel like colleagues in this case is perfectly valid.
미안해. 애들하고 회식 잡혀서 안 될 것 같아.
알겠어. 우리끼리 맛있게. 보고 시간 되면 들려.
알겠어.
We can drop in when we're done.
뭐래?
아니야. 가자. 그래도 다들 고생 많았다.
Not Korean barbecue when I'm already hungry.
솔직히 우리 진짜 뽑힐 줄 몰랐어. 아직 시제품도 없는데.
아주 그냥 답답해 그냥 아주 꼬집고 싶어 그냥. 야, 시제품이 중요한 게 아니야. 그럼 중요한 게 뭐야? 승민아 뭘까? 기술이지. 센서 기술. 센서 기술은 우리가 뭐다? 아유 그냥 독보적이잖아. 맞아 아니야? 맞잖아. 아니야?
아, 중국 제품만 누르면 우리가 1등 할 수 있어.
Let's see. Oh, okay. Miriak is redeeming his points for a dictator, and what are you gonna be? What is it gonna be? Case of the Golden Idol. Okay, I'll put that one down. Case of the Golden Idol. Very well. Let's see. Today we celebrate, tomorrow we get real.
진짜 그렇게 됐으면 좋겠다. 다들 화이팅하자.
그래야 다 같이 한잔 하자. 폴라리스 서경훈 대표님 건배사 한번 하세요.
내가 폴라리스 하면 다 같이 성공하자 하는 거야. 폴라리스 성공하자!
이해해. 거기 멤버들이랑 먼저 축하해야지.
그래도 대단하다. 아직 졸업도 안 했는데 벌써 투자까지 받고.
서빙 로봇이라고?
응. 로봇 이름이 이리온이야.
이리 오라고 하면 온다는 건가?
언제 올 거야?
우리 이제 시작했는데.
그래? 언제쯤 올 수 있어?
Like, none of these are a great way to reply to this. I would just go with, say, later in like an hour or something, not like wait a minute. But we should have a drink by ourselves today also seems a little bit harsh. But you know what? Today we're allowed to do this and we'll apologize another day.
미안한데 오늘 우리끼리 마셔야 될 것 같다. 나중에 보자.
그래 알겠어.
세호야?
She is not happy.
뭐래?
아니야. 마시자.
짠.
짠.
It's not every day you win an investment, so
연호야, 이제 진짜 시작이야. 우리 모두 끝까지 가보자. 어?
당연하지. 우리 모두 끝까지 가는 거야.
파이팅하자. 너도 일로 와. 와.
성석이 와.
어서 마. 그래.
성석이
자, 오늘은 대표님 말고 예쁜 경선이가 해. 해.
하나, 둘, 셋.
파이팅! 가자.
가. 내봐.
그럼 우리 이제 서울 가는 거야?
아마도. 넌 어쩔 거야? 만약 서울 가게 되면.
나도 당연히 따라가야지.
그렇지? 홍일점이 빠지면 안 되지.
와, 여기를 떠난다는 게 실감이 안 나. 아, 갑자기 옛날 생각난다. 신입생 때 기억나? OT 때?
기억나지? 창배 선배가 너 술 먹이려고 그렇게 난리쳤었잖아. 내가 너 대신 흑기사 한다고. 아우.
너 길바닥에 쓰러져서 내가 구급차까지 불렀잖아.
야,
okay, that's a bit too much to drink.
진짜 흑역사다 그건.
그때 기억나? 너 나한테 고백했었다. 좋아한다고.
아, 진짜 부끄럽네.
그때 왜 그랬어?
몰라, 기억 안 나.
진짜?
근데 네가 거절하지 않았었나?
그땐 너무 당황스러워서.
너 이쪽으로 가지.
연호야, 난 끝까지 네 옆에 있을 거야.
고마워.
Don't. Nope. Just because I allowed you to have an office, well, a dinner with your coworkers does not mean this is okay.
너무 많이 마셨나 보다. 그만 가볼게.
Also, apparently this was said sometime in the past. That doesn't mean that it's okay now.
안녕.
아니야. 여긴가? 생각보다 조그맣네.
누구세요?
정우벤처 이사 권세라예요.
안녕하세요.
이런 데서 일이온을 만들어요?
네. 이제 시제품 만든 단계라서 그렇게 큰 공간이 필요하진 않거든요.
그게 아니라 냄새 나요.
Oh dear.
엄마는 이런 회사에 투자를 한 거야.
뭐 연락도 없이 갑자기 찾아오신 이유가
우리 가족이 투자한 회사니까 잠깐 들렸어요. 왜요? 안 돼요?
아니요. 뭐 그런 건 아닌데
사실 엄마가 투자한 회사들 실적이 좋지가 않거든요. 엄마 스타일인가? 나와요.
어디 가는데요?
나오라면 나와요. 이런 냄새 나는 데서 얘기하기 싫으니까.
Harsh. Um. No, I don't want to. Visit later after making an appointment would be reasonable. However, it's just day one, so some lenience should be given.
네.
저희 회사는 투자만 하고 지켜보는 그런 회사는 아니에요. 돈만 주는 게 아니라 대내외적으로 많은 도움을 주려고 노력하죠. 받아들이기 나름인데 어떤 사람들은 간섭이라고 생각하더라고요.
저는 그렇게 생각하진 않습니다. 스타트업 입장에서 큰 기업에서 도움을 주면 기꺼이 받아야죠.
그쵸? 기업이 엑시트해야 우리도 수익이 생기니까. 서울엔 언제 올라오실 거예요?
네, 곧 정리되는 대로 가야죠.
혹시 여자친구 있어요? 아, 오해하지 마시고요. 아마 헤어지고 오는 게 편할 거예요. 내 경험상 이런 식으로 멀어지면 항상 끝이 안 좋았거든요.
Harsh.
정리 다 되면 연락해요.
세호야, 나 사업하지 말까?
왜? 무슨 일 있어?
모르겠어. 우리 괜찮을까? 멀리 떨어져 있어도?
왜? 자신 없어?
그런 건 아니고.
그럼 극단에 다시 들어와.
연기 못한다고 또 욕하려고 그러지.
넌 연기는 안 되고 내 따까리 하면 돼.
그럴까?
넌 그냥 내 옆에 있어주기만 하면 돼. 다른 건 필요 없어.
잠깐만. 대표님 안녕하세요.
석 대표, 어제 우리 딸이 회사 찾아갔었다면서?
아, 네.
걔가 원래 싸가지가 없으니까 신경 쓰지 마.
네.
다른 게 아니라 석 대표 연구실을 서울로 이전했으면 좋겠는데.
아, 네.
우리 회사 지원을 받으려면 서울로 와야 해. 알지? 내가 석 대표한테 기대가 큰 거.
Yeah, moving to Seoul was always part of it, so we can manage. We can manage the distance.
네. 서울로 가겠습니다.
그래요. 곧 얼굴 보고 얘기해요.
네. 하드디스크 너 챙겼지?
어.
오케이. 그럼 출발하자.
오케이. 고고씨.
At least he's happy. Okay, we're moving 1 year into the future.
연우야, 시리즈 B 투자 결정났어.
벌써?
됐어.
다행이다.
석 대표님,
오, 권 이사님.
커피 한 잔?
오케이.
I wonder how this is gonna look from the
투자 받은 거 축하해요.
other perspective.
다 이사님 덕분이죠.
젊은 나이에 그래도 성공했다 우리 대표님.
이제 시작이죠. 자만하면 그 길로 끝이에요.
연호 씨는 잘 될 거예요. 아, 이번 주말에 우리 집에서 저녁 식사예요. 엄마도 오기로 했으니까 꼭 와야 돼요.
세호야,
응, 연호야.
뭐해?
애들하고 밥 먹으러 왔어.
저기 이번 주말에 포항 못 내려갈 것 같아.
뭐? 장난쳐? 이번 여행 몇 주 동안 준비한 건데
미안. 갑자기 일이 생기는 바람에.
매일 똑같은 소리야. 이번엔 양보 못해. 무조건 내려와.
It's a hard one to balance for sure. But let's see. Let's see how much we can push this company with canceling in it.
알겠어. 취소하고 포항으로 내려갈게.
진짜?
응.
아, 석 대표는 왜 못 온대?
선약이 있대. 아마 여자친구 만나러 갔나 봐.
아, 저래서 무슨 사업을 하겠다고.
내 말이.
야, 그 친구 자세가 안 돼 있네요, 자세가.
여기 오기 잘했지?
좋은 선택이야.
이런 얘기 들어봤어? 인생은 B와 D 사이의 C다라고.
B는
What?
birth, D는 death.
Ah, I
그
see.
사이의 C는 초이스지.
그럼 이 시점에서 우리 한 번 더 선택할까? 우리 결혼할래?
좋은 선택이야.
주식회사 폴라리스와 미래홀딩스의 업무 협약식이 있겠습니다. 먼저 폴라리스 대표 서견호 대표님을 모시겠습니다.
감사합니다. 우선 제가 이 자리까지 오기까지 정말 많은 분들의 도움이 있었는데요.
고생하셨습니다. 수고하셨습니다.
고생 많으셨습니다.
감사합니다.
Okay, so we still have a job.
축하해요. 미래홀딩스와 합작한다면 이제 앞으로 탄탄대로겠네요.
뭐 이제 시작이죠.
맨날 그 소리야. 진짜 시작은 언제 할 건데요? 아, 결혼한다면서요?
아, 네. 올 가을에 하려고 계획 중이에요.
그래요. 축하할 일이 너무 많네요. 바쁘실 텐데 전 먼저 가볼게요. 청첩장 나오면 꼭 보내줘요.
네.
Still feel like she's judging us. Okay, 30 years later. Big jump.
지금까지 열심히 살아왔다.
And we lost the subtitles?
은퇴할 때가 온 거지.
회장님, 행사장으로 가겠습니다.
아니, 집으로 가세요.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
가족들이 보고 싶어.
예, 알겠습니다.
Okay, they returned.
이제 더 놀라운 삶을 살 때가 됐어.
I really wish I would have gotten the start of that because I have no idea what sort of ending that was. I have no idea what they said in the beginning. And that was short, I gotta say. That's one ending in 33 minutes. With the startup time, that's less than 30 minutes. I really, really wish that it wouldn't have, I've lost the subtitles in the beginning there, so I could have any sort of idea what was going on. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. It felt too short. That definitely felt too short. Now, if it was that short because I made choices that, you know, cut off the story and cut it off early, then sure, but still, that felt way too short. There haven't been that many choices up until that part. Not many at all, honestly. I think that was what, our maybe 5th choice? Roughly? 5th or 6th? Okay, view the full roadmap. So... Oh, come on. Can we move it? Shift. Okay. Huh. Well, that felt a bit strange. Back to main. Well, I get one more try to see if there's more to this game. So I'm gonna give it that one more try.
저거 아기 같다.
어디?
And then we'll see if it's really this short. I think this is the first time in a long time that I have been disappointed in an Asian FMV.
개 같은데?
I think if it's this short.
저 봐봐. 주둥이, 꼬리.
Because I felt they did an awkward but decent enough job in Love Too Easily. Montesolo was genuinely a good game. I really enjoyed that one, and I enjoyed playing it several times afterwards off stream. I mean, Underdog and Detective, nothing can touch that FMV as far as production value and story. Like, if there's one FMV that I would gladly pay money to see a second game of, it would be Underdog Detective. Contradiction is like the second one, but I need a continued story in Underdog Detective more than I need it in Contradiction. And like the production, it was just completely on another level. Completely on another level. Oh no, there was that one. Oh, the one that I really regretted playing. That is the most disappointed I've been in any of the Asian FMVs so far. Oh, I struggled my way through that one.
커플분들 학교에선 자제하시죠.
야, 수업도 땡땡이 치고 아주 잘한다.
Okay, let's see how it looks from this side of the couple.
뭐긴 뭐야. 가기 싫어서 안 갔지. 연습은 좀 했어?
응. 우리 파트는 어느 정도 맞춰봤어.
그래? 가서 보자. 나 갈게. 저녁에 봐.
그래, 열심히 해.
연우야, 우리 갈게.
잘 가. 가자.
정말 기가 막혔지.
그런데 갑자기 그렇게 됐느냐고 묻지 않소.
아, 어느 날 깨어보니 캄캄하더란 말이오. 마치 운명처럼. 그래서 나는 아직도 꿈을 꾸고 있는 건가 의심이 날 때가 있어.
잠깐만. 내가 몇 번을 말하지만 포조는 더 포조다워야 돼.
뭐 너가 말하는 포조다운 게 뭔데?
두려움 말이야. 포조는 시간에 대한 두려움을 가지고 있다고 말했잖아.
Okay, so we're theater people.
야, 너 맨날 늦냐?
아 미안. 아 지하철에 오다가 그 탈선을 해가지고 어우야 겨우 죽다 살아났어.
장하다 장해.
미안해.
세호야, 나 투자 받았어. 정우벤처스에서 우리 회사에 투자하겠대.
진짜? 너무 잘 됐다.
고마워. 연습하고 있어?
응.
그럼 좀 이따 다시 연락할게.
연호?
응. 연호 회사 투자 받았대.
진짜? 야 멋지다.
연우야, 우리 축하 파티 해야지. 좀 이따 음악으로 와. 내가 쏠 거야.
잠깐만. 우리 애들이랑 먹기로 했는데.
저녁에 보자고 했잖아. 회사 애들하고 나중에 보면 안 돼?
미안해. 애들하고 회식 잡혀서 안 될 것 같아.
알겠어.
Oh, okay, so the choices that I made still affect this one. I'm assuming. So because I said no
몰라.
when I played as him, that's still the count here.
이해해. 거기 멤버들이랑 먼저 축하해야지.
그래도 대단하다. 아직 졸업도 안 했는데 벌써 투자까지 받고.
But then how will that affect the later
로봇 이름이
parts?
이리온이야.
Well, there's...
이리 오라고
Am I now
하면
locked into watching the exact same story? That wouldn't make sense, because then there's no choices. Don't call. Just let him be.
그러니까 포조다운 게 뭔데?
포조는 시간에 대한 두려움을 가지고 있다고 했잖아.
그러니까 왜 뭔데?
그게 배우의 숙제야. 스스로 찾으려고 노력해봐.
아니 연출자라면 배우를 납득시켜야 되는 의무가 있는 거지.
Oh, now he calls us instead.
아직도 있어?
나도 이제 나가려고.
그래. 너네 집 앞에 있을게.
나 먼저 갈게.
연호 만나러 가?
응.
아직 얘기 안 끝났는데 뭐 어디가?
누나야, 우리 너무 많이 마셨어. 다음에 얘기해.
아이 그냥 연호 보고 일로 오라 그래.
됐어. 나 먼저 갈게. 너무 많이 마시지마 다들.
어.
I mean, that seems fine.
가.
연호야. 축하해 연호야.
Okay, and now we're here.
다들 일찍 나왔네.
하이, HI.
네가 웬일로 날 기다리고 있어?
뭐 공연이 얼마 안 남았잖아.
세호 왔어?
응. 괜찮아? 그저께 너무 많이 마셨지?
아직도 속이 안 좋네.
나도 그래. 자, 그럼 시작해 볼까?
가자. 해보자.
We can do this. We can get this theater to work.
잠깐 얘기 좀 할까? 뭐 어떻게 얘기해야 될지 잘 모르겠는데 연호 있잖아.
연호가 왜?
오해는 하지 말고 들어. 나도 그냥 전해 들은 얘기라.
응.
경성이 있지.
응.
연호가 경성이 좋아했었대 예전에.
아, 말도 안 돼.
고백도 했었다는데 너 정말 아예 몰랐어?
Oh, we never. Oh, he never told her.
몰라. 근데 전 작가 애들 사이에선 유명하다더라.
그래?
뭐 어쨌든 사실이면 좀 그렇잖아. 둘이 같이 일도 하고 매일같이 얼굴도 볼 텐데. 아니다. 괜히 얘기했다 내가.
You really shouldn't,
그냥
but
신경
oh
쓰지
well.
마. 난 그냥 너가 모르면 오해가 생길까 봐.
아니야, 괜찮아. 고마워, 유나야.
The way you phrased it, it didn't seem like you said it out of concern for her, more like you were just trying to stir up drama, but oh well.
연호야. 물어볼 게 있는데.
Is chicken delicious? No, I think it's fair. I think it's fair to ask after we heard that. Let him explain and we can put it to rest.
무슨 소리야?
너 예전에 경성이한테 고백했었다며.
아, 그 옛날 얘기야? 지금 아니야?
나한테 왜 말 안 했어?
뭐 그런 것까지 얘기해야 돼?
걔하고 매일 같이 있을 거 아니야.
아, 지금은 그냥 친구야, 정말.
Okay. We trust you.
너 믿는다.
믿어도 돼. 나한테 너밖에 없어.
We trust you.
세호야, 나 사업하지 말까?
왜? 무슨 일 있어?
모르겠어. 우리 괜찮을까? 멀리 떨어져 있어도.
왜? 자신 없어?
그런 건 아니고.
그럼 극단에 다시 들어와.
연기 못한다고 또 욕하려 그러지.
넌 연기는 안 되고 내 따까리 하면 돼.
그럴까?
넌 그냥 내 옆에 있어주기만 하면 돼. 다른 건 필요 없어.
And then he gets the phone call.
잠깐만. 대표님 안녕하세요.
석 대표, 다른 게 아니라 석 대표 연구실을 서울로 이전했으면 좋겠는데.
아, 네. 아니요. 저 그냥 여기 남겠습니다.
Oh, now he says he will just stay here.
저 포항에 남을 거라고요.
석 대표, 석 대표.
I did not see that coming.
난 이 따까리 할게.
너 미쳤구나. 금방 전화. 장난친 거지?
진짠데?
Nope. Honestly, you're crazy. Call her again right now. You're not giving up your career.
됐어. 당장 다시 전화해.
그래야겠지?
야, 어떻게 얻은 기회인데?
잠깐만.
You have to go to Seoul. You have to go to Seoul.
기다렸어?
조금?
내일 간다고?
음,
이제 자주 못 보겠네.
네가 자주 오면 되지.
가자. 배고프다.
하드디스크 너 챙겼지? 오케이.
그럼 출발하자.
오케이.
Okay, and then they're off. I'm assuming now we're gonna be more seeing what happened to her after that 1 year. Did he miss our play?
와, 떨린다.
내가 더 떨려.
잘할 수 있지? 잘해야 돼.
알겠어. 너무 부담 주지 마.
세호야, 이제 시작해야 될 것 같다.
응.
아저씨!
그런데 왜 이렇게 늦게 왔냐?
잠자코 좀 있어.
너나 가만히 있어. 너 지금 몇 시인지 아니?
제 탓이 아니에요, 아저씨.
그럼 내 탓이냐?
무서웠어요, 아저씨.
무섭다니 뭐가? 우리가? 어서 대답을 해봐.
알겠다. 그 작자들이 무서웠다는 말을 깨다. 채찍이 무섭더냐?
네,
고함 소리는.
네.
Well, the crowd seems to have enjoyed our play, so, you know, yay!
다들 너무 잘했어, 정말로.
너가 제일 고생 많았어, 진짜.
근데 좀 잘하긴 했어.
내가 분위기 깨는 거 아니지?
연호야.
He did show up.
너 왔었어?
그럼 오늘 공연 너무 멋지더라.
고마워.
야, 솔로 서러워서 살겠냐?
야 나가서 해 나가서.
나갈까? 가자.
또 나가요.
But isn't this now exactly the same?
여기 오기
Is he
전에
just gonna propose and it's gonna be over again?
좋은 선택이야.
이런 얘기 들어봤어? 인생은 B와 D 사이의 C다라고.
B는 birth.
Or is this when she has a chance to, you know, turn him down?
그 사이의 C는 초이스.
But why would... There's nothing in her story so far about her life and where she is and why she wouldn't... Why she would say no.
우리 결혼할래?
좋은 선택이야.
주식회사 폴라리스와
This is exactly the same thing.
먼저 폴라리스 대표 서견호 대표님을 모시겠습니다.
This is the same end. Unless something drastically changed here, but I don't think it is.
감사합니다. 우선 제가 이 자리까지 오기까지 정말 많은 분들의 도움이 있었는데요. 우선 제가 고생하셨습니다.
This is very few choices.
고생 많으셨습니다.
감사합니다.
It doesn't feel like you have much choices at all.
본인사님.
축하해요. 미래홀딩스와 합작한다면 이제 앞으로 탄탄대로겠네요.
뭐
Huh.
이제 시작이죠.
I don't know, this is disappointing.
진짜 시작은 언제 할 건데요?
I have to say, this is disappointing.
결혼한다면서요?
아 네.
I had higher hopes for this game.
축하할 일이 너무 많네요.
I was kind of hoping we'd be more closer to Matesolo, but from two persons' view. But no, this is the exact same ending. Do we at least get to see her in 30 years now, instead of the other scene that we didn't get subtitles for at the start? 30 years later, sure. No? It's the exact same thing. And the subtitles are still gone. And I have no idea.
회장님, 행사장으로 가겠습니다.
아니, 집으로 가세요.
집이요?
가족들이 보고 싶어.
I have no idea what they're saying.
알겠습니다.
이제 더 놀라운 삶을 살 때가 됐어.
No idea what they said. Huh. Huh. Well, okay, but let's see here. One choice here is just who to choose. Then you had a choice, call or not call. And meet or not meet, I think it was. No, that was automatic. Can I see the full roadmap? Just to make sure. Yeah, this is just who do you choose to play as. Then you get a choice, call him or not call him. Then there was this choice, which was what's your relationship? And we chose to trust or not. And then there was this, stay with me or go and have a career. Like, that's nothing. Didn't it open with saying it had, like, a ton of different choices? Well, a ton of different possible endings? How could it with that few? With that few, let's see. 97 choices, 28 endings. 97? No, streamer mode gives you all of the options still. It doesn't lock you into an ending per se. Like, the game is supposed to be the same. It's just I'm not allowed to see more than one ending per character. So is it then that I am too similar in my answers? Should I here have chosen not to trust him? But that doesn't seem like a healthy, good choice for either one of us. And here was like, no, you stay and give up your entire career for having no plans. I don't see how that would, be a good choice. It can't just be that every other thing here is a bad ending, though, so clearly it would open something. Because it can't be... How many choices was it the game said it had again? 97 choices. And we had at the most 1, 2, 3, 4, where it's kind of split. And on him, we had a bit more. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is still very, very few. Am I supposed to be more selfish? And insist that, no, you stay with me, you don't get to have your career? No, I don't trust you? It seems counterintuitive to me. But again, that could again be very much a cultural thing, that for me it's obvious, no, you've worked hard for this. So you should go and have a career? Should go for more drama? Clearly. If I want more choices, clearly I have to go for a more dramatic end. Oh well then. That was this game in less than an hour. I hate to say it, but I think I might actually request a refund for that one. That's not great. That's not great at all. Wow. I had so high hopes for this one. That stinks. I had really high hopes for this one, and then this is all I get. Let's see. Do you think you can 97 choices, 28 endings. Do you think you can experience a life with game? Is it possible if you make a number of cases? I'm assuming that's choices. The number of choices in the interactive game Yeon-oh and Seo is 4,656. Well, that's not choices. Scenes probably. Well, it can't be that either. Let's start a new life. Huh. It just doesn't seem to have that many choices, but oh well. That was a very short stream. Now what? I didn't really have anything else planned. Well, I guess we'll just call it at that and call it an early stream, and I will get other things done. Case of the Golden Idol is quick to install. That is true, and that is 2 hours. 2 hours. So let's do that instead then. Let's run the dictator right away. Why not? Since it was that short. Let's see. Case of the Golden Idol is there. Install that. And let's see. Oh well, the right back screen can just be there for now while I fix this. Edit stream info. We do not have that for category again. It will be the case of the Golden Idol. And then I can also change this. Dictator stream for 2 hours of the case of the Golden Idol. There we go. That's changed. Oh wow, that really was short. It was already downloaded. Huh. That was fast. Go back to live scene. Get the right capture going. There we go. Okay. Well, since the FMV was that short, let's do this. A new game. Okay, recommended experience with highlights. Select this if you don't like pixel hunting. No highlights. Select this if you don't mind finding all clickable spots on your own. Okay, I do like the fact that it lets me choose. I mean, I do prefer, but to get most out of the 2 hours, let's go with the highlights. Prologue. An abrupt termination of contract. We committed a murder? I knew what you were plotting, your snake. It's a pipe? A dagger? January 5th, 1742. Both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Really? Monkey Paw Island? Albert Cloudsley has right to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has right to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing the map to the expedition site. And this has been signed by Dr. Oberon Geller. Oh, okay, so these I can click. And Albert Cloudsley. No, I can't click on any of the other ones. You seem very upset and dead. Think you can also swap it during game? Oh, okay, that's neat. We have a scalpel. We have the same contract. We have a medicine bottle and a map. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Bay of Shadows, Ruins of Xenopolis, Horn of Thumbs, and Horn of Finger. Okay, but now I have too many things here. What do these things even do? I don't know. We have a tobacco pouch and a pipe cleaner. 2 bags filled with coins and gems. We have a bag of medical instrument and some medicine. And a golden statue filled with redstone and a bag filled with coins and gems. So this would make sense to have the guy who has golden statue and 1/3. And this is 2/3. So yeah, that seems to add up. Oh. Let's see. Pushed from a cliff in the something of Monkey Paw Island. Okay, the identities are not filled in. Fair enough. I see what this is. So you have the pipe. This is your bag. You have 2/3. And therefore you must be then Dr. Oh no, that doesn't. No, there, Albert Cloudsley had 2/3. So let's see. You are Albert Cloudsley, and you are Oberon Geller. When the scroll is completed, fill in. Words can be dragged directly from the slots. Okay, great. And seemingly, Albert Cloudsley pushed Oberon Geller from the cliff of the Monkey Paw. I mean, it has to be Horn. There is nothing else that works. Camp in Horn of... But this is Thumb or Finger. Do I have any idea of figuring out exactly where I am on the map? I mean, I would assume it's Horn of Thumb and that this is the thumb. So let's try that. Horn of Thumb. And then Horn of Thumb there. The scroll has been fulfilled. No hints accessed. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley, Esquire, suddenly pushed him off the cliff. Okay, stay and explore. Why would I stay and explore? Return to scenario. Sure. Chapter 1, Complications in the Family. Well, I've done 1, so I guess I do 2. Chapter 1, Complication in the Family. The untimely passing of a rural gentleman. Very well. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. It's a jacket. Spontaneous combustion. I, Sebastian Cloudsley, will share my humble contribution to the science of anatomy and chemistry. August 22, 1786. Woke up a beautiful day. 12:30. Washed and dressed in my dining attire. Had a beautiful roast duck for lunch. Changed to my hunting attire. Rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. Changed to my research attire. Changed to my dining attire at 7. Had a tasty beef loin for supper. Filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. Okay. And let's see, we have... Oh, hi there, Nemma Blob. Mariact, redeemed a dictator. And since today FMV was so short, we're just getting straight into it. I can see waters, I'm assuming I'm at Blackfield. And the date seems to be the 23rd. A tall rickety ladder. And a book about lead poisoning. And let's see, what do we have here? We have a ring with a ruby. The man is not breathing. His head is badly wounded. A yacht is slowly floating on the river. Horse is running in the yard. There's a golden idol. There's blood on the carpet. And there's this that's all mucked up. Okay, let's see what's in here. Well, I'm assuming that you're Sebastian Cloudsley. We don't really have any other names to work with. So, Sebastian Cloudsley, Lord of something, passed away in his bed. The cause of death was a something which occurred when he fell from while he was... I mean, at that point, I would assume... Like, what attire is this, and what attire is this? This looked like research attire to me, because he has, like, a different tool of that, so I'm gonna assume that that is his researching attire. This one... I don't think that's his dining. Could that be his hunting attire? The horse is still out there running, so I would assume it's horse hunting. Cause of death was a head wound. And this is his hunting attire. And I need a place. But you didn't... Okay, now you... Come on. Why won't you... Ah, it was already there. I didn't see it. Was Blackfield. There we go. Scroll has been fulfilled. While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. Who are you? Okay. Sebastian Cloudsley is buried. Very well. I have no idea who you people are. But let's just... Since it's there, I will just quickly write down those numbers. I have no idea if I need them. Maybe I don't, but... Old habits die hard. Someone here is burning up. The sequel to this got announced recently and I'm super excited about it. Well, I'm glad that not a game that you liked got a sequel. Chapter 1, Complication of the Family, Dramatic Departure of an Outsider. What the blazes? August Jockey Club Derby. We have the Raging Sultan, wagered 35 pounds. Now, if it's all the same to you, I'll take my leave. Spontaneous combustion. To perform the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. The sacred glyphs for combustion on the idol. Okay. And the idol is set to this symbol. Is that the same that was for the combustion? Yes, that is combustion. And you have the ring of the ruby, £1, 2 shillings, 22 pence. Someone is burning. A scorched horse brush. And a scorched knife. Spare me, devil, I was simply following orders. Astonishing monkey man, property of Pear Brothers. A knife. Very well, and you are... interesting. Ash Blair, finest tobacco. Prepare the carriage for tomorrow, we are to visit my nephew, EC. A saddlebag. Some money and a dagger again. Stable rota of Adam and James. Horse grooming. Stable cleaning. Monday to Wednesday is J. Thursday is A. And do it properly, you lazy oafs. Let's see. How do I know which day it was? Maybe there's something here about which day it is. Embroidered handkerchief, you have money. Ah, here we go. London Gazette, Monday, September 7th. Lord Edmund Cloudsley speech stirs Parliament. Dear Edmund, it has reached my attention that you are seeking a capable new servant. I have just the man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I am sure you will find very useful. If you are displeased with the services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Stiletto blade. And a weird scratch dragon? Question mark? There's people in here as well. Let's see. Fat Lord, Pair Twins, A and J, which is blinking, but I can't click them. Oh well. My apologies, he can be so there sometimes. Jamal Butt, Sympathy Batisti, and we have a bunch of rings. We have a fan, £4, and another ornate blade. We have Nicholas Maker, who's an attorney. I would not have expected one of your family to treat a legal document in such a way. I am appalled. You also have a ring of ruby. Reading of the last will and testament of Sebastian Cloudsley, September 7th. Albert Cloudsley, Mary Cloudsley. Then we have Edmund Cloudsley, and Rose Hubert is married. And then Sebastian Cloudsley, who's the person who's deceased. Beatrix Batley. We have Peter Batley, 4 inheritors, all present. And we have Willard Wright, associate. Okay, can I just harvest all of these? No, I'm gonna run out of names, it would seem. Okay. Let's see. What's this book? Aphorism by Sebastian Cloudsley. How to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on trivialities. How to avoid being upset. Strive for that which holds meaning and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Feeling scared is weakness. Be strong instead. Gee. The clue has been added to the thinking panel. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath research I've undertaken on astronomy. I grant you leave to finish and publish it under both our names. My late sister, your mother financial trouble, me long disclosed you help you, resolve to help you. I bequeath to you compilation of my aphorisms to provide the distraction in your life which you so clearly lack. Oh, the diction in your life which you so clearly lack. There will it rise and Rose Cubert. I bequeath to you the gold idol of Xenopolis. You will know what to do with it. We met so rarely after you left, therefore I bequeath to you... After you left for the colonies, therefore I bequeath to you my savings, land, and the Blackfield Man House, or Mr. Manor House. Come home and establish... No, there's Manor House. Museum of my life and accomplishments. I, Sebastian Cloudley of Blackfield County, being in bodily health and of sound mind, disposed mind and memory, nominate and appoint Nicholas Maker as executor of my will and testament. Here we go. Ray 6, bringing Jenny £50. Dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date the debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take matters into our own hands. The debt currently stands as £255. Blacker than Buck loans. That's Peter Batley. Let's see. Yeah, so it's definitely Monday. So the person who is burning up is James, because they have the brush and we're on brushing duty. So let's see. This is then James. And it was... Did they have a last name? Surely they must have. I'm assuming then that this is Adam. Simply following orders. Fat Lord, pair twins, but pair twins for what? Because they are not in here at all. So, how do I know? Property of pair brothers. Ah, that's how. That's how. You are pair. And you are pair. And let's see. Ordered and to take the farm. Suddenly died from... Well, I'm assuming that's then James... Pair died from spontaneous combustion. And let's see. My late sister. Well, there's only one woman here. No one else. Why did we zoom in? There we go. Oh, what's this? Oh, so we're at Batley and Cloudsley and Cubert. So currently at the Batley estate. And let's see, can I see the family tree again? Just so I make sure that I give her the right name. Rose Cubert, who is married then to some other Cubert, I'm assuming. So, Cubert, Rose. And let's see, you were... You're William Wright, I'm assuming associates. There was... No, nominated executor, Nicholas Maker. Nicholas Maker. And let's see, who are these other people then? And how am I to know? I bequeath you the golden of idol, you will know what to do with it. But are you the one who actually has it, or did you take it from someone? I will take my leave. No, I'm assuming that you are actually the person who was bequeathed that, which means you are... let's see. Oh, these also has to be added in. That is then Rose Kubert. Oh, I have to do it double. Okay. And let's see. Okay, undertaken for astronomy. That shouldn't be too hard to figure out, right? Who here has the books on astronomy? It's not you. We are to visit my nephew, EC. You are EC, dear Edmund. And that is then David Coran. So you are David Coran. You are Edmund. And I would assume you're Edmund Cloudsley. But let me just double check that. The admin, seeking capable new servant. Your EC. And I think you were... If I go here to the family, Edmund Cloudsley. Yeah, you're Cloudsley. And let's see. Oh, good morning there, Lizard. Hoping you're having a lovely Sunday morning. Let's see. But who are these other people? Let's see. Will take my leave, but what was this? This was just that for the idol. Don't need that anymore. August Jockey Club Derby, race 3, win rating Sultan. But that doesn't tell me... Nicholas Maker, attorney. That's... yeah, Nicholas Maker, the attorney. Yeah, that's fine. I have that. So let's see. You already have another dictator saved up, Lizard? Let's see, William Wright, which is associate, which I'm assuming. You already have it redeemed? On Monday? Oh, I must have missed that. I must have missed writing down it. Well, let's see. Pixel, puzzle. Ah, the raid pushed you over. Okay. You're saving up these points quite fast. Let's see. And then, if not, demo of that and Mask of the Rose. Okay. I'll have a look at those. I'll have a look at both of those. Let's see. You're the oldest. And we need the young Peter Batley. And we also need William Wright. And I'm assuming those two are the ones that I am missing. William Wright, associate. I wish there was something more. Because I feel like these should be important somehow. There should be like a list of who made what bet or something. Did I miss it? Ah, dear Peter Batley, we have sent you frequent reminders concerning your death. That currently stands. Okay, so one of you are very much in debt, and that is Peter. And this is the Batley estate, and he is the gambler, so that means that you must be Peter. You must be Peter Batley. And then that leaves you as... Oh, there, it's already forgotten. William Wright is the last one. Not William, Willard. There we go. Everything is filled in. Now let's see. Willard Wright, you got a golden idol. I want you to put your sharp mind to better use than mere politics. Therefore, I bequeath you the notes from the research I undertaken on astronomy. We met so rarely after you left for the colonies. Therefore, I bequeath you my saving land and the Blackfield Manor House. Go home and establish a museum of my life and accomplishment. I'm not quite certain who those two belong to. Let's see, is there anything here I can... Okay, so, Sebastian Cloudsley's will, and ordered to take the... from... Wait. Are you not the person then who received the idol originally? Did you take it? No. There are two here, so that has to be that these two are the guilty people. The Pear brothers were ordered to take the idol from Willard Wright, I'm assuming. And I'm assuming the person who did that was Peter, who is very much in debt. But he was upset to receive something in Sebastian's will. So he either received the research or he received a house. I'm assuming that Peter is the one who received the research then. Because that is not helpful if you're low on money. If you get a house, you can sell the house. So I'm gonna assume that you got received was upset to receive research. Few slots are incorrect. Okay, so this is incorrect. Peter was upset to receive. Let me just try house. No, still incorrect. Okay. Well, the only one that would make sense here is then Edmund. So let's try and see if these are correct or not. No, these are incorrectly filled in slots. So let's try putting Peter Batley up here. And Cloudsley. No. Okay. Still wrong. Okay, in that case I am off on these. Oh no, my late mother. Oh, shoot. Of course. Of course. I read that completely wrong. I read it as my late sister. But it caused you financial trouble, and I bequeath to you my aphorisms. There we go. Stay and explore because I want to finish this. Of course, I read that as my late sister. This is addressed to it. Oh, darn it. Let's see. You were the one who received the book. I'm assuming then you received the estate still? No. You didn't receive the estate. Who did? Did you receive the estate? Okay. So Edmund Cloudsley is the one who received that, but you didn't have those on you, did you? I don't remember seeing you had the research. Oh, but because he had the letter of the parliament. Ah, that's how I was supposed to know that he was the one who was interested in politics. Ah, I see, I see. Then it makes sense, yes. Because he's in politics there. Yeah, nope, then it makes sense. Then it makes sense. Okay, now how do I return now, since I said I wanted to finish it? Is it this one? Yes. Is this still the same? Yes, this is still the same. I never looked at these. There we go. Has been fulfilled, has been fulfilled, has been fulfilled. Next chapter. Chapter 2, Cursed Inheritance, Murder of the Little Mermaid. Very well. I have to say though, can I turn off those highlights? That is... I know I said I wanted to keep them on to get most of that dictator, but it's too simple with those shining everywhere. Far too simple. An empty bed, not warm. Okay, but that's not a coat on top of the bed? And there's a blue flower there. I might turn them on if I realize that it takes too long, but... Revenge... RR. Trapdoor in the ceiling. And who are you? The man is not breathing. You have a ring with a ruby, which everyone seems to have, and you have a walking cane. Dear proud beast master, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I will retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Gryphon awaken, a proud beast initiate. Okay. A washing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Well, you seem to be writing that letter. And we have a music box. To my dear Maurice. The watch is ticking. Okay, let me just have a look. What is this thing? I am assuming you are Maurice. Someone crept into, I'm assuming that is Maurice's room, through the trapdoor while something and we're playing cards with loud music. A fight ensued upstairs and got stabbed. Maurice got stabbed. But we don't have a last name yet. Let's go downstairs. Who are you? Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? A hand of cards, some pens, a key, and a small sword. Be calm, John. He was a perfect gentleman. He brought me a drink and then retired upstairs. Okay, so John is down there. And we have Annie. You're beautiful like a rose. For you, I will take any blows. Annie, you are like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in a mine if that makes me you forever mine. Your piglet full of love? Your piglet full of love. I mean, it's a nickname for sure. Just steal the next one. It's all luck anyway. Remember, you as an agent of a trading company have to reflect its values to the fullest. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. We must get the client's product. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant boy. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. You have a dagger. Oh, mother, forgive me. I will never gamble with something so dear to me again. Folding blade and a violin. At the Little Mermaid Inn, Amazing Evans musical performance. On September 9th. Okay, so it's now September 9th. Wanted. Robert Redut escaped convict. Tab, green, bridge player. Ah, okay. So one of them has a tab, which is Mr. or Mr. Green, which is 4 glasses of wine. Braig has 3 glasses of wine, and Blair has 1 glass of wine. This clue has been added to the thinking pile. So AJ4240 MEAJJBOB AJJBAB. Huh. September, Dandelion Room, William Wright, 1 night. Forget-me-not room, Ash Blair, 1 night. Where did that blasted boy go? I really need a piss. There, Oscar Boyton. It has come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer product that are less agreeable to the authorities. I will come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. You have a large kitchen knife, a lemon, and several rings. Door to the street is shut with a latch. Okay. You did not have a name. So you are John. I'm not quite sure which John, but you're John. I'm assuming you're Annie since you're the only woman of the party. Let's see, there's only one J here, so this would have to be John. Wait, why are there two? Why are there two of them? Is it not? I'm assuming this is Maurice in here. Annie is in here. Annie's also there. And there. And since that is G, Annie must be Annie Green. There are no other names that matches. And let's see. Then we have John. John is here. Oh wait, there is another A. That is Ash. Ooh. But Annie is the one who said something about he's been playing with us. Perfect gentleman, he bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. So he is on one drink. So he's Blair. This is Blair, whoever is. And he bought one drink, so this must be Annie Green. And that means that this must be Ash something. Okay. Is it Blair? It doesn't have to... No. No, doesn't... Was it Blair? Did she say specifically Blair? No, she didn't. She didn't. But this is why... One Ash Blair, one night. Okay, so Ash Blair, one night. There we go. Ash Blair and Annie Green. So who is... Is Maurice not the name of the person who were murdered? To my dear Maurice. I mean, I would assume that you would then be Maurice. But there are also two people that needs to be found. Well, I'm assuming this is Willard Wright, who was wanted for murder, I believe? No, that was Robert Redrick. Where did Willard come from? Amazing Evans. So you're Evans. So you're Maurice. Because you have gambled. And that is the only Evans that is there, so you're Evans Maurice. And you lost your watch, that's how it works. That's how it works. So this Ash, you are not that. Whoop. Go away. You're not Maurice. That was a too soon assumption. You must be Ash Blair. And Ash Blair. Because you lost your watch in a gambling thing to Ash Blair. I'm not quite certain how, but somehow it has to have happened because you're the amazing Evans playing. But who's OB? I'm assuming that's you then? You OB, so you're Oscar? And you must be then Ash Blair. And let's see, let's go back. And the Dandelion room is Willard Wright. I'm not sure I would call that... But you're the one in the... You're the one in the Dandelion room. What was the other room? Forget-me-not. Forget-me-nots are blue. Oh, now it got worse. Now it got worse. Okay, if this is... You definitely seem like you were sleeping here. So then you're not Ash Blair. Ash Blair is a mystery. You're supposed to be William Wright. William Wright. Not William. Why do I keep calling him William? Willard. I don't know what you got stabbed at though. But then who's... Okay, I know for sure you're Evans. There's no way around that. Amazing Evans. I mean, you look the most like that guy. So are you Robert Redford? But you also have a letter, Dear Oscar Boyton. So are you Oscar Boyton? And that means that you must be William. No, not Willard Wright. You're... Oh, who was the guy again? You're Maurice. But that doesn't make any sense. Maurice Evans... Because you're supposed to have been here for longer, haven't you? Just steal the next one, it's all luck anyway. That depends very much on how this is written. Because you should have been here then. Ash Boyton. Not Ash Boyton, but Ash something. You should be Ash. And I had Ash Blair there. But you retired. That makes no sense. Or did I not? Did I not change this? Are you Willard right instead? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, I've gotten myself confused now. Okay. Let's focus on fixing this thing. If I can figure out the last name of Oscar and John, that would be helpful. Now, you have a hand of cards and 7 pence. And it's Bragg and Blair. Am I the one thinking that it wasn't Ash Blair? Where did I get it that Ash was... It could be OB Oscar Blair, who gave one drink and then retired for the night. Why did I put it with Ash? What was my thought process? Oh, because here, Ash Blair. Okay, that's why. Okay. So I had a reason for that. And of the other ones, I have Boyton. Now, it would make sense that Boyton is John because he's been playing for a lot. That would make sense. No, not Boyton. Bragg. Not Boyton. Bragg. Where is Bragg? Bragg. There, Bragg. Boyton. Okay. Because I have Oscar Boyton. There we go. Now everything is filled in correctly. Okay, everything here is filled in. And there are identities to be discovered. So there's still people I'm missing here. Well, let's see. Annie Green have to have been there because Annie Green has been in every single game. Why can't I just pull those over? Because they've been taken... Oh, because they have to be taken from here. Because this is the one that's done. So, Annie Green has been playing. Maurice Evans and Willard Wright both was only in that one game. And Blair has also been in one game. Is there a way for me to find the other people though? The two identities that apparently are missing. Oh! There's someone here. Alarm, a break-in. Watchman number 2. Henry Parker. And a watchman spare. Okay. This is Henry Parker. Charge of glass lie in the mud, so it was breaking out, not in. So whoever did this left through the window. And over here we have, why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? Rusty scissors, piece of stale bread. You can lie low for a couple of days in the old oarsman place down on the docks. Okay, so that is probably then you, Robert Redridge. Oh, and they're all actually all correct. Oh, I wasn't actually expecting that to be correct. Oh well. Excellent. Nothing better. Let's see. He got stabbed with something. Someone crept into Willard Willard's. Willard writes. No, it's not his room, though. That's the thing. It was the dandelion. No, the dandelion is William Wright's. The dandelion room is definitely William Wright's. And the one who did it was Ash Blair through the trapdoor. And John Bragg and someone was playing. Now it can't have been this, so it must be Oscar Boynton. And if we then assume that Ash Blair, which is this guy, is the murderer, it would have been stabbed with a dagger. There we go. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. But when he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In the fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame an escaped convict. Okay, great. Good morning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. Aye, a deranged convict did him in. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Wright died. I'll make it worth your while. Okay, now it's the cursed inheritance. Intoxicating dinner party. Sure are some fine coats. Expensive cigar. Little Pip, run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I'm back. David. Okay, so Pip and David. So you are Little Pip. At least for now, you're Little Pip. Dear Mary, here is something for your diary from me. For you I will fight the tiger and win. Peter Batley. Okay, for you I will fight the tiger and win. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendous when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to dinner on April 8th at my manor. That's from Edmund Cloudsley. A box of cigars, one is missing. Overcoat and hat. There's a syringe in here with some liquid left in it. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such sturdy literature anymore. I do hope our master guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready. Prepare roasted boar. Young Mrs. Richards not to enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dishes. Of course I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you are itching to continue to read that scandalous novel. And we also have an Ada to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations, and you will no longer be a target of baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord stand over your soul. Okay, so you're Ada, and you are Lucia. Who knows what your last name is? So, scandalous novels, huh? Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and pot of tea for each breakfast, no heavy food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Mr. Walker, I am woken to be dressed at 7 a.m. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day. Twice a day I have visitors. And NB David Gorans. Job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaints about this. Okay, so it is then to assume that you're Baker and you're Walker. According to this. No, you're Smith. Never mind. Not Walker. You're Smith. And you're Mrs. Baker. Because you're making the food and you're cleaning. And we have some wine. Fully and sealed bottles with red liquid, labeled wine. And we have some brandy. Also full and sealed. The door to the outside, not locked. A big piece of meat. Some cut vegetable. A pair of opaque bottles labeled water. Some lemons. And 3 loaves of bread. Not sure how that's relevant. To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Good on you, Mrs. Smith. And let's see. £1. The Wise Slave. Fables about rulers that make you think. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I've loyally worked here. It's a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Stack of candles. Okay, so this is then hers room. Down with parasites. Too long have they feasted on our blood and sweat. Seal pot lip printing. Okay, so you are not too keen on most people. Ash Blair. Pistol, a dagger. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. Plan to continue experimenting with the artifact, EC. So whoever lives here is a David. And what's over here? Monkey Man 2, Toot for Toot. Monkey Man 1 versus Striped Dark Hand. And there's a hammer. Couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. Small bottle filled with amber liquid. Let's see. The Laceless Count, the besmirching lover of Lucintia. Okay, I'm assuming this is Mrs. Smith. I will not change the rule that the staff members who have worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. EC. But she's been there for 3 years. Stack of candles. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Star Child. So, Mrs. Smith is the one who's been... But that makes no sense. You're here stirring. Hmm. And David is the one with the tobacco. So this is David's room for sure. And then I'm assuming this is little Pip's room. Okay, let's see here. We have a lot of people. There's a clue. Eaten piece of roast. Partly eaten salad. With a smoked cigar. Piece of roast. Salad untouched. Partially eaten salad. With yellow liquid. Okay. This is horrible. An embroidered handkerchief, but nothing more. Poison, nobody touch the thing and nobody move. I'll send for a doctor right away. Well, I already know who you are from previous. You're Edmund. Edmund Cloudsley. And I'm assuming that you are... Oh, what were your name? Mary, wasn't it? Dear Mary, Miss Richard. So I'm assuming that you are Mary Richards. This might change, but for now, that is who I believe you to be. Lady's not breathing and her face is blotched. She has fans. She has some pounds and some rings. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot. Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Ensure that the beautiful lady sit next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling. Peter. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better. It's a lot of keys. Okay, so that means that that's everyone. So you must be David. And the last name of David was... Oh, shoot. Did you sign it anywhere? Not here. Wait. Wasn't also David here? No, that's Peter Batley. So, Peter Batley wanted to sit next to... I think you're Peter, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not gonna say. Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker. Walker. David Walker, I'm assuming then. Because then we have Little Pip, we have the Ada Baker, we have Lucia Smith, and we have David Walker. Then we had the guest, which was EC. And B. David Goran's job. His job. Perfect tonic. Due to sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. And that was given to whom? Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to the colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. Oh dear. I hear you're having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father Lothar. Peter and I were to join you, I would beguile him with tales of adventure and colony so we can ship him away. Rose Cubert. So, this is then Rose Cubert. And let's see, and then I'm assuming then that we have a... no. Let's not assume. Mrs. Baker starting date. Position housemaid. Yearly wage £9. Okay, but is this the same one? No. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He's clearly unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. So, this is Sebastian's? I don't have a Sebastian. And I can't pick up a Sebastian. Well, here's the idol. Edmund Cloudsley. One more, you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Progress against the demand demands. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to justice. The revolution will come for the likes of you crooked bastards. Soon you will pay for your sins against the honest common folk with your blood. Final Vanguard, wherever that is. Dear uncle, I hear you are interested in Lady Richards. Think you are too old for her? I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me £300. It's a small change for you, but I'm desperately needed present Peter badly. So I'm assuming you're Peter? I can't remember from earlier if you are Peter, but I would assume so. Very well, Edmund. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care with those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. I would assume so. You killed my aunt, devil. Yeah, that is definitely Peter. And then this is the host, which is then Lothar Richard, I would assume. Two of your slots are incorrect. Okay, 2 or fewer. Okay, so someone is smoking and that someone has stats on them and... nope. Expensive cigar, that's taken by the little pip. Oh... This has to be Peter, though. That is definitely Edmund, and that's definitely David. I don't get which one I have wrong here. Oh, but we can do these bits if nothing else. This would have to be Edmund Cloudsley. And this would have to be David. And David was also Walker. Oh no, not there. That is little Pip. Or maybe this isn't David Walker. Maybe David Walker isn't present. That could be a thing, but I think David Walker was the only one that we had. In here, let's go back. You had candles. This is where the scandalous love thing was, so this is then Lucia Smith. But who's... Is that Ada Baker? But then who's on the bottom here? Who's this? Hmm. Because you give away the candles, and the only one who has candles is this room and the top room. Whereas this one is the one that doesn't have anything. Mrs. Baker's starting date is 1787, so she would be higher. Young Mrs. Richards appears to not enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dishes. I'm just unsure who the fourth person is. I mean, we do have... Wait. Not... Why is Walker? There it said David Goran. No. Expect... You are Walker, but you're not David. So are you then... if we do David Goran... Mr. Walker. Come on, there's got to be something here that gives me a name. How will I know who lives there? How can I find the name of Walker? I feel like I'm missing something here. There's nothing else I can look at as far as that goes. Okay, let's try looking at these again. Final Vanguard. Brotherhood of Masks. Their uncle. Rose. Rose. Abraham Anson. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce at short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money, as the denominator of a value, has evolved and changed a lot. Still in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool. Money has changed hands. And this one said, take the fourth one from every row. Nope. Okay, but let's see. Who am I then missing? Who is Brian? Is this a Brian? This is Brian. Okay. I don't know where I found Brian's name, but guess that's what it is. Okay, so someone wanted Rose Kubert dead and thus poisoned the something, hid the necessary key in a something. Oh, maybe not, but at least Rose Kubert ingested the poison and died. That is a fact. That's what we know. So, let's see. And we have a bottle labeled opium. Empty glass of clear liquid. Okay, so we can then assume that this one is Edmund. Because he's not supposed to drink alcohol. This is the only one without alcohol. Well, yellow liquid. What's the yellow liquid? Could also be the yellow liquid, I guess. Did the kitchen have anything to say about the different liquids? It's the brandy. We have wine. I mean, there are some lemons. I guess it could technically be some sort of lemonade. I would assume that Mary is sitting here. And then Peter Bradley is over here. But then who? Would Rose be sitting here? And Lothar be sitting here? That doesn't seem right, but it is, apparently. So, someone wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead and thus poisoned the cloudy liquid over here. The tonic. And hid the necessary key in... In a what? In a mattress? A full glass of cloudy liquid, untouched. Cloudy liquid. It has to have been a tonic, though. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Patrick tonic. And here we go, lemonade. Okay, if I had seen this, it would have been even easier. So yeah, poison the tonic, hid the necessary key. In a what? Hid the necessary key? How am I to know which is the necessary key? Okay, this is the tonic. So I need the blue key. You have the blue key. Is there anyone else who has the... You have the blue key. The blue key looks... Let's see. It's square there. Then there's a longer bit here. Short, long, short. There. And then... It is not this one. Okay, good, good. It's not Pip. Set of... Wait. Set of lockpicks. You do not have the right key. You do not have the right key. You do not have the right key. So... You're the only one who has the key, though. But I guess you have to be. Brian Walker wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead and thus... Oh no, Brian Walker is the one who has to poison the tonic and hid the necessary key in something. Or is it Brian Walker wanted him dead and thus someone else poisoned it? No, it has to be Brian Walker. Who would want him dead? I mean, a mattress is the only where I could see that being hidden. But this doesn't feel right, because I don't think Lothar had any reason to want that. And Peter Batley also doesn't seem right. Yeah. Brian Walker wanted Edmund Richards dead and thus... Well, I am unsure about this. Let's think. So... Brian Walker is the one with the key. He's the one with the key to get to the tonic, but the tonic was also on the table. There was also the syringe. Could I have labeled the syringe, by the way? Like the syringe that's been hidden. Could I? No, I cannot. I cannot pick up the syringe. So that's not it. That's not it. Okay, if that's not it, then what is? Have I missed something? Have I missed something? It's not unlikely. I must have missed something. Is there anything else here that... Like, there was a mattress. So... But that's just Monkey Man. That is just the Monkey Man stuff. That is just that. There's nothing here. Oh, there's things in here. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effect will be felt within 2 days, depending on your appearance. We have twig dolls. Oh. Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting anyone to have, you know... Huh. Wasn't expecting anyone to have put love potion. But, let's see. Let's see. What could it then be? It would have to be... So she's trying to give Edmund a love potion? That makes no sense. But he's the only one who has the blue key. But who... It makes no sense that he would have... Let's see, it makes no sense. Could... You definitely poisoned the tonic. But hid the necessary key. You haven't hidden the necessary key at all. As far as I can see, this just hasn't been hidden. It's still in your pocket. That makes no sense. So who wants you dead? Because you're sitting here. But you haven't drunk your potion yet. But for some reason, Rose has. But she was not intended target at all. So, who is it? Because you're sitting here, and that's fine. And then we have the cigarette, but that doesn't have anything to do. But did you not? Like, is it me not seeing the shape on that key? Let me double check it again, because if it is Little Pip with that key, I don't think that looks the same. Like, I don't think that key looks the same as this key. Or this key. I think those look different. But that's the only thing I can think of right now. Is it like, did Little Pip do this and hid it in his mattress? No, that doesn't make sense. It's not the same. It's not the same. I feel like I'm missing something. Let's see. Have I forgotten anything? Is there anything else here? Remember the 4th row. That is fine. Star Child. Ink pot. Is there anything in here? You know what? Let's go back to showing highlights to make sure I haven't missed them. No. Don't do that. The door is locked. Door is locked. We have this one. Once your target has ingested the poison, that's fine. This is just a tobacco. Then we have this. That's not locked. Here we just have the flower. That's the brandy. To Mrs. Smith. You remember this stumping you sometime as well? Well, I'm glad it's not just me. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what. Door is locked. Door is locked. Oh! Oh, I had no way of seeing that before it started blinking. Here we go. Here we have keys and you match. Okay, but where do you go? Where does that string go? You go to the top of the rooms. Oh, now it's all coming together. It's all coming together. And you hid it in a bag. Now, who made you do this though? Let's see, who wanted you dead? Is it something? Have I missed something here? One of our... Oh! Or we will release one of our stewards upon you. Okay. Okay, so is it then Steward Darkhand? Darkhand Steward? Wanted Edmund? Oh, why is Richard there? Richard was never supposed to be there. Cloudsley. There we go. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Darkhand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely through the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. Used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from poison. Great. Great. Okay, well, do this one and then stop, because I think the 2 hours is close to over. I didn't quite check how long we took on the other game, but I know it was less than an hour, so let's finish this one. Okay, let's turn off the blinky things again. I prefer without, but yeah, I had no chance of no, not return to that. No chance of seeing that bag. Not at all. A box of confectionery. A list of hats. Okay. Henchman for hire in Tinderbrook region. We have Billy Craker. Awkward gang. He's a brawler and a robber. We have Harvey Abe. Berkman Workhouse brawler. Has a cart. We have Little Billy. But for some reason I can't... Oh, Little Billy. Oh, yeah. Hobbs gang burglar enters through chimneys. And we have Jack Nails. Okay. And this is from Berkman Workhouse. So this cart belongs to Hardy Abe, I'm assuming. Oh, hi, Duggo. Arr. And you're very frightened. You have a sword, a ring, confectionery, and a loaded pistol. Go, Coin, go. The dog's name is Coin? Oh, by the god, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. The infamous gentleman robber, Walter Keane, with a number of unnamed associates, held up a coach on the southern road leading off to Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passenger of all their valuables, kissed the young lady's hand, and then left. Well, kissed the young lady, honestly. This is already the 5th robbery by the infamous gentleman who, as his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the Lady City fashion. The reward for catching Walter Keane has been increased to £100. Very well. And who are you? I do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet at always. Note that I do not want it to decay. The more recently it has died, the better. One of the old workhouse geezers croaked yesterday. I will arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me directions, and be quick before they bury him. I do not want to dig up the stiff. And we have a key. We have some money. Man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. What was this thing? Scarecrow in a woven coffin. Okay, but what are you being so spooked by? Ooh, there's a list here. Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. Harsh. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Goran, you are in charge of all security and arms. Very well. Miss Lucia Smith, you will taste any food you cook before it's presented to me. Ah, he's getting very careful after the assassination attempt. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden the Balloon. Both must be fed daily. Edmund Cloudsley. So you have a club. There's a lock that's been broken. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday at the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. Get your shares as we agreed. WK. A saw and a loaded pistol. And then we have this thing, which is blown up to smithereens. Small weight is tied to a pull-down lever at the back of the idol. This simply did not work. After I admitted the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Attempt with this input and it was definitive improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but Curiosity still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold filtering. The target must obtain some gold for this to work. Seawater is suitable target, for example. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in open sea. Get gold. Aim at an empty vessel to retrieve it. That doesn't seem useful. After the implication of this artist's surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. Next trip's progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. Must ask David to fetch me a dead body for further experiment. Oh, I see. Spontaneous combustion, we already looked at that before. Cannot combust a target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. Speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed J before it. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. It exploded and the glass shard flew everywhere. Okay. Safety notice. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If its eye is red, it is ready for that input and it will turn blue afterward. If the eye is blue, you can only perform something input and it will turn red afterward. Well, let's see. The idol was very much blue and the symbol that was on it is J, two squares above each other and blank. So back to the book. So you have performed vacuum 2. That is the last thing that the thing has been done with. Anything else with you? No. And we have a rotten apple and a green apple. Okay, so, okay. There's a lot of things here. Well, we know that this is Little Pip. And we know that this must be David Goran. And we know that this is Lucia Smith. We can also assume that the man hiding in the chest is Edmund Cloudsley. And that this is Golden Doubloon. Now, the last 3 here, on the other hand, much bigger question. But let's see. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. A dead body. Which I haven't done anything. Delivered a coffin. Enter the room. Exploded. And killed them both. I think that's roughly where we're at, but let's see if we can't figure out the rest as well. So let's see. Small weight, that's fine. Can I go back and have a look at this book, please? Yeah, it's just seawater. So let's see. This was air. This is water. I'm pretty sure this is heat somewhat. Or is it freezing? And this is heat. Let's go back. If the eye is blue, you can only perform the input. It will turn red afterwards. So you cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing. The speed of which heat has already been increased to be influenced how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed J before it. So this is heat. Freezing the target rapidly can create serious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. Wait, there was something glue. No, that was exploded and the glass shard flew everywhere. But I don't have freeze. Organic matter. Must ask David for a dead body. No, that isn't this either. But that is matter. As far as I can tell. Think so? I think that's what it is. That would make sense, at least. Okay, let's see. What else? Looked at this, but it doesn't give me anything. That just give me you. Oh, Okay, so yeah, the lock has definitely been broken there. Hmm. Hmm. What's this? There's a hand tattoo there. Why? Why? What else have I missed? That's the tug. That's the other tug. Shard of a vase. And that's the chest. Anything over here? No. Can I put two things here? So increased heat, no. Can I put decreased? Like heat and decrease? Is that the closest, I guess, to that, I assume. Let's see. Let me double check. Is there anything I've missed in this thing? Simply did not work. Activate. That is air. No. Infinite improvement. Decreased. Amount of air. No. Nothing there. Oh, I could go with gold. Okay, that's new. See what do we already have? And the fruit of turning the like rotten apple into a new apple. Basically reanimation and some sort of thing. No, I wasn't done. There was still this one. Still bothers me that I can't click the freezing. Like, to me it would make sense that I could click freezing in there. And then this one. Safety notice. Okay. There's nothing else I can do there. I mean, Walter Keane. Is this then just Walter Keane? Really? Is it that easily? There's no nickname for you? You're definitely the gentleman thief, but what's the odds of you showing up at the same time? Okay, so how do I figure out who you two are? Let's see, did any of you have anything on you? You only have a club. You have a note. You have a set of lockpicks, a saw, and a loaded pistol. Club, loaded pistol. Does that tell me anything from this? I mean, Jack Nail is a picklock, so that would make sense. That was you, I think. No, was it Jack Nails. So if I believe you to be Jack Nails, then the last one would have to be the last one would be a brawler, and it would make sense that he's the brawler who has the cart. Hardy Abe, since that's what it says on the cart. So let's try that and see if it's correct or if I'm wrong. Okay, great. All of the identities is set. Okay. Okay, how do I do this? I mean, it could be gold hair. That wouldn't be wrong. Because now I've identified all of those, the next team seemed to be to do that one. Can I have a look at this again? There and there. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is gold. Spontaneous combustion would be heat, wouldn't it? So this would be heat. And then you would be, instead of decrease and increase? Okay, that makes sense, I guess. If this means decrease or increase, and then increase gold, increase air. That makes sense. But how? He needed a corpse, and I haven't been able to find the... You had that. Okay, so I just didn't click it. Okay, great. Because I also needed a corpse in the other diary and it didn't work there. So, you had that on you all along. That's great. You needed a corpse. Along with delivered a coffin. Okay, along with accomplices, delivered a coffin. I'm assuming that's then the Walter Keane, along with accomplices. Upon entering, suddenly something. Meanwhile, something. The amount of data in a sealed. Okay, clubbed, stabbed, shot, exploded. No, that's clubbed, and that must obviously be clubbed David Goran. Because he's been hit in the head, and the one with the club is Hardy Abe, so Hardy Abe had to be clubbing. Something in a seal. That has to be Edmund. Edmund has to be in there doing things, and he is doing that in a sealed vase. And let's see, we think that he used the vacuum, so that would be air. He's doing air, and he is increasing the air because it's not turned blue yet. It's red, and after it's activated it goes blue, so it has to be increased the amount of air. So when I'm assuming that's then Hardy Abe and Jack Nails enter the room, the vase exploded and killed them both. There we go. Hooray! There we go. that's the first 2 chapters of the Golden Idol. Case of the Golden Idol. And I believe that is 2 hours. So that's that dictator done. I will then look into your dictator next, Lizard, and get that sorted and set up. And hopefully I'll be able to get that crossed out and done now before December is over. Puzzle make a leg or the demo and Mask of the Rose. Yeah, I noted it down. In the meantime though, thank you to everyone who stopped by. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Do enjoy the rest of your weekend. And until next time, goodbye. But let's not see here. Who can I send you all along to? I mean, Blobber is still doing Jump Light Odyssey. Sure, let's go see how Star Life is working out. Let's see how that goes.